Any day that
personal any day that I OPD Wednesday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday.
Friday and
Tuesday, Wednesday.
Tuesday, Wednesday. Thank you.
Okay, no, the supplement of the music, tickets a couple of them, the IQ test in a higher than the copy of the people.
Gariana copy of the
IQ assessment in a high
IQ Ginera.
Oh, IQ assessment.
Yes, thank you.
So I want to, ngasay koi speaker mayam na ngang matamda yamna important ba skill am hai gibido samna hairabda ngasi koi speaker singsna se laaga stage da koi si mic spike stage da tholaga smaina sida lepa ngang ise she say one of this skill is called presentation skills, right? Slide am yauri natraga yaw da bida mayam na ngang ise. So where is Singhajit ka lege Singhajit come over. Yeah, I think kitang informal and targe. So Singhajit Yumnam is currently the General Manager of NEXA, Maruti special showroom. He will quickly, I think I'll give him like 4.5 minutes. He's an expert in a club called Toastmasters Club, who's actually specialized in more of training people on this whole presentation skills. Kamain taro may amanangang ni kamain lep kani kamain na tong hebse. So that all yours, Singhajit naktang ko.
Thank you, Dashimananda.
Yeah, we forgot the round of applause.
That's a warm welcome that I received. Thank you so much. Every time I come on stage, I always have this butterfly, flying around my stomach. But, as I practice, I can overcome this. So public speaking is not an inborn quality. It is something that you can train. So first of all, I want to thank, it's a great honor to be here. It's a great privilege, pleasure, and my sincere gratitude to Dashimananda for giving this opportunity. So Toastmaster, does anyone know what Toastmaster is? Can you guys raise your hand if you know what Toastmaster is? It's not to do with cooking. All right, it's a non-profit organization. Toastmaster International is a non-profit organization where people come and practice public speaking in front of a crowd. You might be a very good speaker one-on-one. Okay, when I'm speaking to Dashimananda, I might be a very good speaker, but standing here and talking in front of a large audience like this needs practice. You need to overcome that fear by practicing. So, before I came back to Manipur, I was actually in Chennai for the last 21 years. In 2017, I have come back to Manipur, and I led a club called Shell Chennai Toastmasters Club. I was working for Shell, the oil company, for about 8 years. And then I was leading there a club called Shell Chennai Toastmasters Club. And I came back to Manipur, and I was looking for a Toastmasters Club in Imphal. There was nothing. So I think with the help of the esteemed distinguished guests here, I would like to start a club. So anybody who's interested in joining, please get in touch with, you can get in touch with me, but Dashimananda is popularly known, so you can always connect with him, and we can all start a community club. In Chennai, Delhi, Bombay, Bangalore, every corporate club has a Toastmasters club. And here, in the entire state of Manipur, we don't have a Toastmasters club. Now, Toastmasters club, there are 3 segments. That's the one I'm just going to take a few more minutes. There are 3 segments. One is called prepare speech. Another one is called evaluation. And the third one is called table topics. In prepare speech, what you do is you prepare a speech and come. And you're given 5 to 7 minutes. All right? If we follow the Toastmasters club for handling, Toastmasters way of handling a meeting, this running out of time wouldn't have happened. I can guarantee you that. So that's something that we can all learn from one another. So there will be a timer. The timer will count. Okay, once he crosses 5 minutes, there'll be green flag raised. 6 minute amber, red. 7th minute, red flag will be raised. So the person has to prepare the speech in such a way that he has to finish within 5 to 7 minutes and deliver a speech. Now, while preparing the speech, he develops his writing skills. And you practice it over, every week you have the meeting, and every week if you come to the stage and speak, even your pronunciation will be better. So that's how it helps in delivering a prepared speech. Now the evaluation. You might think that evaluation is easy. You need to evaluate a speech. That means you need to be a very good listener. You need to listen to the speech and then evaluate in such a way that the person is motivated. At the same time, he takes the areas of improvement. We call it sandwich method. We give the positive first, and we don't use the word negative. Negative is such a negative word. We don't use that. We use the areas of improvement. We give the areas of improvement to the person, and then we end with a positive note again. So the person is motivated, and when he goes home, he also knows that the areas where he needs to improve. Now, the last thing is table topic. Table topic is impromptu speaking. You'll be given a topic, and then you'll have to speak about a topic for 1 to 2 minutes. It might sound easy, 1 minute, but when you don't know the topic, it's very, very difficult to speak for 1 minute. But the trick is, you don't have to speak about the topic. You can speak around the topic as long as you can engage the crowd. You're good. So that helps you to think on your feet and develops your impromptu speaking skills. Now in Toastmaster, we applaud for the mistake you make. Nobody is penalized for the mistake you make. Okay? Some of you may not be really good in pronouncing certain words. Okay, so you will have a mentor. There will be a mentor-mentee relationship. The mentor will guide you. The evaluator will tell you that this is the right way to pronounce. So I'm sure Raz would agree with me that when we go out to other cities, other countries, we have there's a challenge, especially with Northeast students, like Manipur students. We have this problem called sir and sure. Akwai Bengali Bengali script ko. Dandiya sahibam dalibi sahibam tamuktra. Dandiya sahibam kamai pronounce ta gudona dalibi sahibam kamai ta gudona kuitam birakte. So that's a mistake. So when we make the mistake, we feel atopa koi India, koi atopa cities alu matam da koi. We feel that inferiority complex. So because of the fear, we don't come out. We don't speak out. So that is what you need to overcome by forming a club called Toastmasters. And it is an international, so you have competitions, club level competitions, you have area level competitions, you have division level competitions, you have district final, and then world champion of public speaking. The first Asian to win a world champion of public speaking is Dhananjaya Hettiarachchi from Sri Lanka. I see something in you. Have you guys heard that speech? Anyone in this audience? So, I have competed myself in Toastmaster. I've gone to division level. I competed in IIT Madras with the entire Tamil Nadu, and I was the only Northeast standing as a contestant. And it's fun. When you overcome those, you reach that level, it's really fun. And I think you learn the maximum when you have fun. Do you guys agree with me? Yeah? So I'll give you, that's Amanda? I think should I wrap up?
No, I think the food was really heavy. Everybody is trying to take a nap.
That was good, right? Good. Thank you so much.
I think, yeah, so
I'll just
last
wrap
1
up.
minute.
Yeah.
And I'm sure, maybe if 50% of the people from here, the students sign up for the club,
yeah.
I think you'll be really busy for the next 3 to 3
I
to
would
3
love
years.
to be busy. I would love to be busy. I was trying to start a club, but let me tell you a story, anecdote, rather an own experience. I worked for a company called Shell. I was working in the finance department. Finance department, you have all these nerds. They don't really smile. They always, have this frown face, and they don't really give you compliment. And working in that company for a long time, I was really, really demotivated. And one fine day, there was a Toastmaster club happening, and then somebody asked me to come and give a speech. I went and gave my first ever speech, prepared really well. I gave the speech, came back to my place, and my operation manager came and spoke to me saying that, hey, Singh, that was a nice speech you spoke. He made my day. He made my months together. So that's the kind of, so every time I see him, I want to give him a respect. I want to greet him. So the positive feedback that he gave, it went back to him again. Then I started becoming Toastmasters. I started handling many positions. I started giving feedback. Whenever I evaluate a speech, the person who receives the feedback comes and speaks to me, and he greets me. That positive vibe was circulating within the crowd. That's what we need. We see a positive feedback when you receive, you feel nice. That is not in your control. But what is in your control is giving the positive feedback to the people. You give it back, what goes around will definitely come around. Okay, so I joined Toastmaster. Every week, all I need to do is I had to spend 1 hour. I call that as invest in myself. I am. Can you guys spend 1 hour to invest in yourself to become a better speaker in life? Can you all do that? 1 hour every week. Is that possible or not? Yes. Guys, come on, man.
Should be louder without the mic.
Yeah.
Yes or no?
Good. Yeah. All right. See, whenever I used to go for this meeting, people used to crib. This guy is wasting his time. 1 hour he's spending every week. Now they don't crib. Even, they crib for a different reason. So even if I do a good job, people will still crib. There's a story. Amanda, I'm so sorry, but I feel like sharing all these stories with you guys. There's a story. Who landed in the moon first? Neil Armstrong. Who landed second? Edwin? Aldrin Buzz. Buzz Aldrin. Okay, whatever. Now, he was the first pilot to land in the moon. Did you guys know that? He was first pilot, jump. There was an instruction. He did not jump. He felt that what will people talk about him if the moon's surface sucks him? And it never returns back to the surface. He was concerned about what will people talk about him than doing his own duty. People will talk bad about you even if you become good. So why do you have to listen to people? Neil Armstrong, second pilot jump, Neil Armstrong jump. He's the person who's remembered. So spend that 1 hour every day. Go for a Toastmasters meeting every week. Thank you so much, guys. You've been a great audience.
Thank you, Singhajit. That was short, and I gave you a very short time, but